What is up, everybody? Star Wars Dad back for another video. Today we're going to be checking out the Jango Red deck that has been talked about a lot recently. My take on it is a little different than some of the lists I've seen floating around, and so I'll kind of get into that. I definitely think that this deck is legit. So I went for the more of the focus of the Underworld theme, paired with Now There Are Two of Them, because that card is amazing. So basically I'm playing, I think it's, let's just go through 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 Underworld units in here of the 37 units that I'm playing. So there's a ton of Underworld synergy. So turn one, we're either playing Greedo, Cartel, Bazine, so that we have the opportunity to cheat out something with Now There Are Two of Them. So things that we might cheat out are Bossk, Zuckuss, and occasionally Forlom on turn 2, if it makes sense to. And then later in the game, we're able to cheat out Cad Bane for 5, which is why we're playing 3 Cad Bane. And Cad Bane is absolutely nuts. And it's such a great closer, as well as Fett's Fire Spray and Ruthless Raider. This deck really just hits you really fast. I mean, you're using Surprise Strike and Breaking In. Breaking In's really, really strong because it has Saboteur. I originally had the Roque Gunship instead of Cartel, but the Gunship only has 1 HP, and it only triggers upon dying, whereas Cartel can exhaust something upon playing, so I felt like that's better. Plus it has better HP. This deck's a lot of fun. Having the Underworld synergy is really sweet. And then one of the biggest differences from my list and then some of the other lists I've seen is the Vambrace Flamethrower. So basically, anytime you attack, first of all, that card's amazing. So anytime you attack, you can exhaust a unit. You can spread 3 damage, which is really sweet. On the Jango Fett deploy turn, when it's out there and it's active, if you have the Vambrace Flamethrower attached to one of your units, you attack in, you do 1 damage to 3 different units on the ground, you can exhaust all 3 of those units. So that alone to me is such an incredible play and such an incredible deploy turn that it warrants the need for 3. And when you pull it off, it's just absolutely nuts. But the other thing about that card is it's just sniping damage and setting up knockouts, especially like paired with things like Bossk, and it's when you play event abilities, and then Tarkintown, it just really kind of fits the mold really well. And even Ruthless Raider, the Gunship did a little bit of that too, and it died, but I just feel like the Spacer is better. But the Flamethrower is awesome. Like, it's really, really fun. But more so, one of the things that I like about it too, not just the spreading of damage, is just like hitting a unit for 3 damage. Some of these bigger units, it allows me to kill them a lot easier, like a bigger threat or a bigger sentinel. You know, it essentially makes everything I'm attacking in get +3 damage also. So it's like in a way, it's kind of like a surprise strike. I mean, we can't attack the base for that extra 3 damage, but if there's something in the way or something we need to take out, like a sentinel or a leader, it's basically the same thing as a surprise strike in that sense. Well, actually, it's +4 damage because you're getting the +1/+1. So it's just an incredible upgrade, and it fits the mold of this deck so good, and it has a lot of uses in here. So really, really enjoying it. So we're playing 3 Greedo, Underworld synergy, and a Bounty Hunter, just a strong unit. Then we're playing 3 Cartel Spacer to, you know, because we can pull off the combo again, and also it's just a good unit to kind of arena dodge to surprise strike and break in to get in for more damage quickly. 2 No Good to Me Dead, just as another form of exhausting things to slow things down. 3 Bazine, because of the Underworld synergy, I have it in the main board, all 3 copies, and I've really been enjoying it. And another thing with Bazine is just that 1 damage that it does is enough to exhaust a big threat each turn. So I don't care if it dies, and then also it can still be relevant with Surprise Strike and breaking in. So it also just sets up knockouts really well and sets up Tarkintown really well. So it's been great in the main board and just disrupting their hand a little bit subtly. Of course, it's good against control. The 3 Surprise Strike and the 3 Breaking In, the new card, are just great. This, like I said, this deck can really close out fast, especially if you're cheating in some of these big things like Bossk, Zuckuss, and Cad Bane. You can really close the game out quick when you have Surprise Strikes and Breaking in your hand. 5th Brother, of course, is very, very good in here because it does a damage to a ground unit, so that we can, again, set up knockouts and exhaust things. Boba Fett is... Vambrace Flamethrower on Boba Fett's a really good target because we can do 3 damage with the Flamethrower, 3 damage with Boba Fett on an exhausted unit, and we can exhaust the unit beforehand with Vambrace Flamethrowers on attack ability so that Boba Fett's ability comes into play. So we can swing for, 4, 7, 10 damage with a Flamethrower on a Boba Fett, which is crazy. And then 2 Lurking TIE Phantom, 1 in the side. Of course, that's really good against control. It's also just a 4-powered unit when you're attacking in, so we can get in for 7 damage very easily with Surprise Strike, 6 damage with Breaking In. So it's just very good in here. The Elite Starfighter, one of the new cards, is good because upon play and when defeated, you deal 1 damage to a unit, so it immediately can exhaust something upon play and upon being defeated, which is really nice. Of course, now there are 2 of them, which is the combo we're pulling off in here, which is amazing with all the Underworld synergy. I mean, we're hitting an Underworld unit just about every time on turn 1, so it really just depends if we have the now there are 2 of them in our hand. It really just depends if we are able to find the 4-Lom, the Bossk, or the Zuckuss for the turn 2 play. But even more so, just like if we have just 1 unit on the ground or in space at any given point in the game, we can always just cheat things in for a lot cheaper and spend less resources so that we can continue to put pressure on our opponents. And then obviously the Cad Bane play, because Cad Bane is absolutely amazing. Not only its when played ability, but its on attack ability. That says the defending player may rescue a card they own guarded by Cad Bane. If they do, you get to draw 2 cards, which is nuts. Cad Bane is disgusting, and that's the reason that, I mean, you play now there are 2 of them in Cad Bane in here, and it feels like such a good closer. And cheating it out early and then surprise striking for 10 damage is just amazing. So this deck's a lot of fun. I think it will be less fun as more and more people start to play it, because then it'll be more like Boba again, where everyone's playing it, and then it's going to be less fun. But it is a lot of fun right now, so I'm gonna play it right now. 4-Lom, of course, is just really good ambush unit, and has the Underworld synergy. Bossk, another great ambush unit, but also has the when you play an event synergy to set up knockouts for Tarkintown and everything else that I've been discussing. Zuckuss, of course, for the 4-Lom Zuckuss combo to come in as a 7/7 with ambush. So we have a lot of really powerful units for very cheap. Ruthless Raider, I just played 2 just because it doesn't have the Underworld synergy. If it did, I would absolutely play 3. So it's more of our top end units, to be honest. So never mind. And then Fett's Fire Spray, of course, is an incredible closer with Jango Fett, which rounds out this deck very nicely. So you're putting a lot of pressure, you're exhausting units, you're outpacing your opponent because you're exhausting things. And then Cad Bane, of course, just, my goodness, you can come down and capture 3 enemy units with a total of, what is it? I think it's 8 or less remaining. Is it 8 8 or 9 remaining HP. I can't. I think it's 8. So, I mean, at the very least, you're usually getting 2 units, depending on what you're playing against. But a lot of times, you're just getting down a big threat that they have and just capturing it. And Cad Bane's not an easy unit to kill. At the very least, it slows them down for a turn. If they do have a way to kill it the following turn. In the sideboard, we're playing 3 Daring Raid for control, and just matchups where we want to push more damage. So, like against super aggro decks, we're probably taking Cad Bane out and just pushing more damage with Daring Raid to get to their face to close the game out quicker. TIE Phantom, of course, is going to be for control as well. A couple Waylay for those decks with bigger units or Sentinels or things that get in our way or things that are threats. 2 Executive Order 66 because I do think that card is going to be relevant. I think a lot of these Jedi decks are going to be good. I think a lot of people are underestimating the power of Quinlan Voss and Anakin for some reason right now. And I think that those decks are going to be really good. So it's just having a really strong answer to just wipe out their board of Jedis in those matchups. And then 2 Chains of Heart are going to be against some of the games that go a little bit longer, some of the mid-range control matchups, and stealing their Sentinels or stealing their big units and just closing out the game, finishing them off. So deck is a lot of fun. Just going to be showcasing some play patterns and just kind of give you an idea of cool things you can do and some of the cool synergies. Again, this version you're playing it for the Underworld synergy, and then now there are 2 of them combo. It's just awesome to play a Bossk and a Zuckuss on turn 2. Feels great. Bossk in particular because you ambush and immediately kill something, and then you already have when you play an event effect on turn 3 when you start surprise striking. So really, really cool. Fun list. The Vambrace Flamethrower, of course, is also really awesome. It's good in general, but it's especially good when Jango Fett has been deployed, so you can just exhaust multiple things. A lot of exhausting going on here. But as always, please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. I greatly appreciate all of the love and support. Definitely love to hear your feedback or your thoughts or any cards that you think I'm missing or cards that I should include, or if you played a similar version with the Flamethrower and the Underworld synergy with now there are 2 of them. But let's get into some games so I can kind of show you how this deck works. Alright, first game is up against Sabine Green. So it looks like we have the turn 2 combo. So we'll go 1 Bossk and a Surprise Strike. Fett's Fire Spray is actually really good against Sabine in this particular build because of now there are 2 of them. Alright, let's go ahead and send out the Bossk. I'm going to hold on to Cad Bane. So what's our next play? So we play Bossk this turn. Turn 4 resource. I guess we can let go of Cad Bane. And the great thing about this play here is that we get to ambush in. Sure. Take that all day. Okay. Oof, goodness. Well, we know what's happening here. And I don't think there's a way we can even deal with that. There is not. Good thing is we can exhaust it next turn with Bazine. Okay. Guess it's just a race, right? Well, there it is. I mean, because they're playing defense here, I think we just go face. Yeah, I mean, because we have Fett's fire spray, so. Just get that down just so we can win the game. Yeah. Oh. It's a nice card, but they've already used their epic, so. Let's do one more just to kind of show you. I really want to play this card to show you how sweet it is. Alright, we got Bazine into 5th Brother. No, so let's let go of Imperial and Fire Spray. Ooh. Battlefield Marine or Dark Saber? I guess Battlefield Marine because we have the No Good to Me dead. Alright, this turn we're going 5th Brother, I think. Okay, sure. Our 5th Brother is really sweet against them as well. I think we're gonna let go of Zakis here. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is immediately kill this with Tarkintown. Sure. If he has a K2SO, then this will die. So let's just get in for some damage. Get in for a little bit more. Okay. Pass. And then just No Good to Me dead Sabine. Guess I could have done that differently, but this is okay. Just go Bossk. Kill Sabine. Boy, why are they not playing anything? That's really weird that they would not play anything at all on 5 resources. Okay, well that's something. I mean, we're so far ahead right now, I think we just... go for the win. Alright. No, that was a butt whooping. Felt pretty good. Alright. Okay, we have Boba, 5th Brother. Phantom. I guess we're just letting go of the expensive stuff. Try to, okay, stay on the ground. Yeah, it's a pretty good card to get rid of. think Fifth Brother is going to be really strong here. Next turn we're playing Forlom. I don't think this deck has too many space units. I'm not really sure why he did that, but I'm just gonna kill it. Yeah, let's get our guy that gets damage out. I don't think we need a second one. We're just gonna go face here. Could Forlom to draw a card, get rid of their life gain unit. I think that's pretty good. Nice. Absolutely. Well, just gonna do one, get in for a little more damage. Okay. Bossk's pretty good. Unfortunately, this is not an Underworld unit. Not that it matters too much at this point. Let's try to delay the action a little bit. Okay, Echoes coming in, no ECL. Could go Breaking In plus Boba here, or we could just go Bossk. I think Bossk is good because we're getting to kill, and then we can set up the ability to kill units. I do get Captain Rex this turn. I'm just gonna go Jango and then exhaust Rex with Fifth Brother. Okay. Nice. Yes. Okay. Now we're just closing the game out with Breaking In Surprise Strike. Well, that's a good one. Yeah. So that has Sentinel, right? See, it's at 7 HP. This is tough. So we play Surprise Strike. Right now we're swinging it for 4, so we can kill it with Fifth Brother. And then exhaust Rex. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do that. Wait, I thought he has Sentinel. Huh? Choose a friendly unit that has Sentinel. Giving experience, otherwise it gains Sentinel for this phase. Oh, he gave that experience. Well then I'm just going face. Whoops. We also have Saboteur here, so we're gonna go for as much damage as possible. The 2 damage to a unit. Want to just exhaust Rex. Okay, and then we're gonna do Breaking In. Go face, hit for 6 and exhaust that unit. And deal 2 damage to a unit. Just kill that. And now we just win the game with Jango Fett. Alrighty. Fun. Alright, so up definitely against good. Quinlan Bossk Blues. So they have life gain and bigger units, Jedi lightsabers. We do have execute order 66, but it's in the sideboard. Let's see, so we can go Bazine into Phantom into Forlom. I think Cad Bane's going to be super important in this matchup. So we're going to let go of Ruthless Raider and this one and this one, yeah. Ooh, okay. Get rid of Ezra. Just fill their hand with Ahsoka's. Okay. Okay, sure. Darking TIE Phantom. Okay, so they did not play Ahsoka for some weird reason. Unbeknownst to me. So we have a really good curve here. Going Forlom into Bossk into Fett's Fire Spray into Cad Bane. Feels pretty disgusting. Let's go ahead and get Grogu almost dead. And just kill it with Bazine. Okay, that's definitely a good card. Getting tired of Grogu though. Razor Crest is definitely a problem. That's a good card to find right now. Is he killing the Phantom? He is. Okay, so let's go. Do you want to play the Vambrace? I feel like I do. So let's go ahead and get this out. Put Bossk. Let's get Bossk out. We play an event. Would really like to get the Vambrace out. It does give him +1/+1. Let's get it out. Let's try it. Let's get it on the Jango. Okay. Taker 3. No worries. Start just setting up knockouts. Yeah, it's a thing. I can kill Quinlan actually. That off the battlefield. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this out so they can't gain life. Succus is really good. All these are good. That's Fire Spray is good. Let's let go. No good to meet dead, I guess. Horses with me. Okay. Let's just play Succus. Alright. We could have Luke next turn. Do Bossk breaking in or Cad Bane. Fell the Dragon killed our Succus, so let's do. I mean, he's swinging in for a good amount of damage here. Let's go ahead and capture that. Grogu. Just go face and just do 3 to Grogu. Just try to close the game out as quick as possible. Attack with Bazine one more time, and I'd say we are in pretty good shape. Zuckuss is good too. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Bossk if they kill Forlom. Okay. Totally fine. Fett's Fire Spray is pretty good here. We have breaking in though for win, so. Boom. 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 Good game. Just kind of running through everything. I really like this particular version because we're playing Cad Bane and it's such an amazing card, and then we're cheating it out. The fact that it's card draw too is insane. Just absolutely insane. Jango Fett is good. Alright. We have a turn 1 play. No. So that's a mulligan. Okay. I don't really have anything to cheat out here. I just want to be able to have units to play every turn. I don't want to set myself up for anything. And now we have a unit to cheat out. Alright, what are we resourcing here? We can cheat out Bossk, so I'm trying to think. Against a control deck, I'm not sure how good the Flamethrower is going to be. It's not really the card we want to see, so let's just go ahead and do nothing because our opponents had an answer. Let's get Boba down in case we can cheat out Bossk a turn early. Phantom is pretty good. That might be what we do this turn too. Top target. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Phantom because we're playing against control. Okay, there goes that. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Bazine's good. I'll let Fifth Brother go. Let's get in for damage. Let's just go ahead and exhaust this with Bossk, I guess, because it'll live and to be resource efficient. Yes. Client is annoying. Let's get in for some more damage. I think we need 2 of those. The second Phantom is actually really good. He just put a death mark on us. So we need to go ahead and kill Bossk. Let's just attack in with Jango Fett. Sure. Draw the 2 cards, not a big deal. You know, I think we did that wrong. We did. I could have played Breaking In, killed Bossk with the event, attacked into their base for damage. Would have been way better. Wonderful. Chilson. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop Bazine down. See if we can steal something good. Guess that. Get in for 4. Okay, all these are good. We're at 7 resources. I think we don't need that anymore. Chilson. Okay. We could surprise strike with Bazine. Or we could play breaking in. As it gains Saboteur. Which is pretty disgusting. Okay, he's at 1 life, so we're gonna just he put this on here. So surprise strike to take out this guy. Ouch. Sure. Phantom's doing work this game for sure. Phantom can only be killed by making opening. That's pretty sweet. I think we're just gonna sit tight with our hand and just fill it with units. They gotta have an answer for Phantom here. Phantom's gonna get him for the 1-2 punch. Top target's a card. They're at 7. Guess let's just go there. And then yeah, maybe we shouldn't have put that down. Okay. Well, that's pretty nice. Get in for 7. And that's gonna do it. So Phantom was just proved to be too much. It's definitely very good against Bossk. Avenger would have been okay there. I think we still would have been fine though, because we would have just lost 1 Phantom next turn and just played Surprise Strike on the 2nd Phantom. So we also could have played Cad Bane to just take their Avenger. So back for the post game wrap up, just to kind of give you some final thoughts. Definitely think that Cartel Spacer is the better choice over the gunship. After some more testing, I was really impressed with Bazine throughout the games, and just how the subtle things that it did, especially even just attacking it for 1 damage to exhaust things, was really impactful. Breaking in is awesome. Fifth Brother did a lot of work. Lurking TIE Phantom did a ton of work against Bossk, as expected. Flamethrower is amazing. It's so much fun. Loved Bossk's synergy in here. And Cad Bane is just amazing. That card's so amazing. Can you imagine if they didn't ban Boba right now and Boba got Cad Bane in addition to everything else that deck had? Good lord. Yeah, Cad Bane's nuts. Such an awesome card. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, y'all have a good one and peace out.